Hey guys, how you doing today? So today is in response to an email that I got about one particular person who watches the channel and their journey with their twin. I wanted to let you know that the more you stay in the 3D, focusing on the physical form of the twin, the more you will be in sort of like a crazy world of not being able to figure out why things are not working out. Why things are not working out? Why does this seem so stressful? Why is everything that I do and everything that I say seems to be like nothing is working? Okay, the more you focus on the physical form of the twin, trying to get them to do something for you, trying to get them to behave a certain way, trying to get them to act right, trying to get them to come to you and stop blocking you, stop ignoring you, stop this, that, and the other, the more you will continue to get that stuff in the 3D. Your twin flame is not that guy or girl out there in that body. That's not who your twin flame is. Your twin flame is your own soul frequency, and the only thing you ever need to do, and I guarantee you guys, it's the hardest thing to do, and I understand it. I understand that it's really hard to do that. It's really hard and it's difficult to focus only on your inner world. But I guarantee you guys that that's the only place you need to be focusing on this journey. And let me give you a little story. So basically, the person that was reaching out to me was telling all about the twin and what the twin is doing in the physical reality, what the twin does when they're together, what the twin says to them when they're together, and all the frustration. And it's almost like there's a looping thing that's happening. Now, this isn't just that person. I'm telling you guys, this is everybody on this journey. This is going to be everyone on this journey. There is only one way to do this journey, and it's not from the outside. So the more you're focusing on the physical form on the outside, the more that looping is going to be happening, right? It's just the way this journey works, because they can only do one thing. They can only mirror back to you in the physical what you're doing, what you believe about yourself, what you believe about them. They can only really mirror that back to you. So if you're fighting with them to get them to validate you or to show you that you're lovable or to show you that you deserve to be communicated with and not blocked, and like, why are they with a third party and what are they doing? Why are they doing this circle, this looping around in a circle? The reason why is because you guys have to understand one fundamental thing. Your twin is you. Your twin is your same energy frequency. They can only show you in the physical what you are doing in your inner world. That is like clear as day, plain as day. Laws of the universe are the same for everybody, whether you believe in them or know about them or not. And the one law of the universe that they will always show you is your inner world creates your outer world. So if you're in a lower state of being, lower state of consciousness, where you're struggling to reach out to them and get validation from them, they're just going to be showing you what you believe you're worthy of, right? You can only manifest that which you are consciously aware of being. So they're always ever showing you what you know yourself to be worthy of. They're showing you your level of consciousness about what you're worthy of. Does this make sense? So if they're saying certain things to you, just understand that that's what you believe about yourself. On a deep level, that's what you believe about yourself. If they're saying certain things to you every single time. And I'll give you an example, a real world example that happened to me. When I finally learned to stop chasing, I had to end up sending letters to my twin because I would get blocked. Okay. This is way back in the day before I understood what this whole journey was about. I would send letters to my twin because he blocked me on the phone. This is a proof, an example of one of them. I had to send a certified letter just to prove to myself that he received it, because I had almost no communication with the physical form in the 3D. I was in so much inner turmoil on my journey. I was resisting the journey. I was in fear about the journey. I was not understanding why things were playing out in the physical the way that they were. At one point, you guys who are OGs have heard this story before, that my twin used to block me on his phone number. But think about twin is just the 3D mirror to you. Okay, so they're doing to you in the 3D what you're doing to yourself. Um, Block me on his number and then text me as other people using like random WhatsApp numbers. Does that make sense? It was just the weirdest thing. And I've heard other people experiencing that, but for whatever reason, that was my experience. I went through that for about 8 months of being blocked and then having to field all of these text messages from my twin to me because I can feel the energy. So I'm not understanding, like, why is this materializing this way? But what was I doing during that time? I was totally focused on what the freaking twin flame was doing in the physical. It was the most frustrating time. It was literally nightmareville on my journey every single day. Inner turmoil cycle perpetuates. Whatever the twin is doing outside there, especially if it is disturbing your peace, that is the whole point of the journey. And I know that sounds counterintuitive. It's the universe trying to get you to understand on the inside. You can't go out there in the physical and work this out like you would with another person, a different person outside of you. You can negotiate all these things with a soulmate because that's like a different soul, different energy. You can talk to your soulmate about all of these things and they will respond. The reason why a twin flame will not respond is because the twin flame is you, and your inner world is creating what you see with your twin flame. For the most part, it is kind of like that with everyone, but it is that way to the extreme with the twin because the twin can literally not make separate choices from you, whereas a soulmate or anyone else can. You're the one guiding and choosing on this journey. You have free will. So this is a consciousness journey and you have free will. You can either to the higher purpose of the journey, or you can close it and resist. You can be in fear-based energy and resist all you want and just, that's how you can operate yourself in this journey, but it will not be pleasant. So what actually made my journey shift was I finally realized after like 5 letters came back to me in the mail, I finally realized that I'm trying to contact the physical, but the real twin is me. The real twin is already inside of my energy body. The cool part is that if you know that the twin is you and you are the same energy and the same consciousness and the same soul frequency, you can just do all of this stuff inside of yourself. And this is what I teach in my mastermind. I teach you to bring your energy back to yourself, to know where the masculine energy is in your body, your ideal state of being from within. Okay? If you think about this whole journey as a state of being, when you're focused on the outside, you're like literally stuck in a loop of energetic frequency that says separation, 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 and you're fighting with the physical form, and the physical form is doing all kinds of stuff that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any logical sense at all. The reason why it doesn't make logical sense is because it isn't logical. So the more you're in your logical mind trying to make sense of this journey, trying to do everything in the 3D, the more it's going to backfire. And the more it's going to backfire on you. It's not going to work out. It isn't going to work out if you keep doing it that way. You must go within and create the ideal state of being that you want in your inner world. And I teach you how to do all of that. And you guys, I have literally learned the hard way. So take advantage of my knowledge. I have learned the hard way. I have literally been through every course. I've taken every course that you've probably already taken and already heard of. And the beauty is that I'm getting so much positive feedback from the people in the mastermind that they've already taken all the courses I taken, and they compliment my course so highly that they're like, I've taken everyone else's course and yours is just totally different. I can tell that you've put so much work and energy into it. It's because what has happened on my journey is inexplicable. It made no sense. It was no way that I could logically rationalize what was happening to me. And I learned the lessons the hard way by doing it wrong. So what I want you to do is just, first of all, stop fighting. Stop fighting and resisting your journey. You cannot get off the twin flame path. So the best thing for you to do right now is to make the most of it, to make the most of the journey. And believe it or not, it is one of the most simple journeys you will ever be on once you stop fighting it. Once you stop fighting it and resisting it, it's really the most simple journey you can possibly be on. And it's a beautiful journey as well. Everything comes back to you. You are your twin flame. Your twin flame can only respond to your energy. Actually, the most logical thing to do is to bring your energy back into yourself. And that's exactly what you need to do. So, you guys, I have this amazing mastermind that I want you to be a part of. If you are ready to stop looping around in this frustrating cycle where you're chasing after your twin and you're trying to get your twin to do things and you're not understanding why this isn't working out the way it works with normal people, it's because you're legitimately on the twin flame journey and you have to go within. So, I'm going to teach you how to do that. If you want to click the links in the bio or the description box, it will teach you exactly what you need to do to sign up for the mastermind. It's super simple, super easy. I'm ready to talk to you right now. If you don't have any more questions, you just sign right up. You don't have to do anything other than sign up. You can stop the cycle. Stop the cycle of running and chasing. Stop the cycle of fighting and resisting. And really just learn to relax into the journey so that everything you want will come to you. Because another really cool thing about this journey is that you actually get the keys to the kingdom. You are now tapping into your soul energy, which will allow you to manifest magically everything you want in your life. Everything. It really will. Because we're all living in this metaphysical universe and we are all having access to the same laws of the universe that work for everyone, whether you know about them or not. They're always working. Actually, if you think about this in quantum physics terms, you're always in the quantum field. You're always manifesting on a quantum level, whether you know you are or not. Every thought and feeling and belief and assumption that you have creates your physical 3D reality, especially with your twin. There's really no other way to do it, actually. So I want you to take heart. You are on this journey. You can't get off. There is no off ramp. So the best thing for you to do is just to literally master it. And this is my offer to you. Okay, so click the links in the description box. Sign up for a chat if you have questions about the mastermind, or just join it. It's as simple as that. And also, if you would like to do baby steps, you can do the DIY course. If you would like to do full-on luxury service where I work with you one-on-one, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and quantum healer. You must release and you must begin to learn to connect with yourself. And I'm here to help you do that, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If this information was helpful to you, make sure you give it a like, make sure you subscribe, and working with me one-on-one or joining the mastermind, all the links are in the description box or in the bio. Thanks. Bye.